Hi family, welcome to another new episode of the TopChat show. Today, before we start today, I'm sure most of you or all of you recognize stuffs like these. This is fine art. This particular style of art goes right back to the 800 BC. That's a long time ago. Until date, many of our students, or how should I say, our population out there, still practice what we call fine art. It has been passed on from generation to generation. And today we have one of that many. He goes by the name Tiafack. Should I call the other name? No, call him. Tiafack, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Veza.
And also on the show today, we have a copywriter, someone who has carved a name for herself. She's doing well. She's the project manager for Apwal. Please welcome Xenna.
Thank you very much.
Welcome on the show, guys.
Thank you very much, Mr. Veza, once more.
I hope I did not stress you people too much coming here.
Is stress not part of the whole agreement?
Stress is part of life.
It's part of the agreement.
All right.
Yeah.
Tiafack, where are you from? What part of the country are you from?
What part of the country am I from? I'm from Wabane.
Because my viewers don't know this. Tiafack does not have an English name. I said I'll tell you to on the show. Tiafack, what is the English name? Do you have an English name?
I will not say it here.
Does Tiafack have? This is
No,
the show where
no, I don't have an English name.
What are your full names?
Tiafack Tonka Minimu. My name is Tiafack Minimu Tonka.
So you don't have an English name?
I have something they gave me when I was baptizing.
Okay,
but I don't recognize it.
What is that?
No.
No, you tell us. This is a show. This is what your fans have been waiting to ask. Okay, let me just tell you. They gave me a couple of questions. Your fans give me a couple of questions that I should ask you when you come. And this happens to be one of them. They want to know the answer. What is that English name you have been hiding?
I don't know that I have fans, so it's very interesting. Well, I'm from the southwest region. Precisely the BLM, Wabane subdivision. I'm from Woklite.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
What about you?
I'm from the southwest region, Indian division, Oroko.
You guys occupy most of the land in the southwest.
Right. I rich people.
One hour share of this land.
Come and get it if you can.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Today we are talking about fine art, and we have one of the biggest fine art artists in Buea right now, Tiafack, present right here. Tiafack, what should people know about fine art? If you want to describe fine art in your own words, what is it?
First of all, I will start by saying that I'm not one of the biggest.
You're one of the biggest. If I say you're one of the biggest, you're one of the biggest. They don't argue me in my show. It's my show. You're one of the biggest.
Okay. Anyway, what you should know about fine art is that it is something that is, although as relative as it may sound, the term fine art, it is based on feelings. That's my biggest definition of art in general. It's based on feelings. If I always say this, if an artwork, regardless of its nature, music, dance, whatever, if it cannot provoke feeling in the minds, it cannot provoke a feeling in the mind of the person watching it, then it is said to be dead. And if your art is dead, then what's the point?
What's your biggest inspiration? Who are the people you look up to in fine art?
Tough questions. Growing up as a young artist, there were a lot of people who contributed to my growth. For example, the house I grew up with, that is, I had an uncle that was there that did not, school was not his thing. So my father brought somebody in the house to teach him how to draw. So it's from there I started picking up. And where the man who was teaching him stopped, he continued. Then from there, I went to school. I went to Gino, the Brazzaville's holiday program, rather weekend program, and fine art. I went there. I met a couple of people who were really good artists, and they taught me a great deal. Pico Art, for example, was a teacher then, and he was a very big inspiration. He did us great by taking us to his studio, showing us how to stretch canvases, teaching us pencil work, and so on and so forth. But right now, the person I would like to identify with is Bidias, but there are a lot of people who have contributed to bringing me to where I am. So there is no one person who holds that title, but there are there are so many names. They are my classmates. There's Bisong. He doesn't call himself an artist anymore, but he contributed a lot in my art. So there are a lot of people who put hands together to have that's the artist.
You are a copywriter.
I'm a copywriter.
But yet, Tiafack is your main guy. Like you guys work hand to hand until you are even posting an Apwal event, a copywriter doing an Apwal event. Find that event. How come?
Well, every artist needs a writer. Contrary to what most people think, a lot of people who can draw and paint are not very good at expressing themselves with words. They can use colors, they can use images, but they are not wordsmiths. And so that is where a copywriter comes in, right? I'm the one who helps them to express themselves in words. And a lot of the things that we use to advertise Apwal require writing. A lot of the merchandise, like what we're wearing now, is written, right? A lot of the advertisement strategies that we use involve writing, and so that's where a writer comes in.
Oh, wow, and you're doing a marvelous job.
Thank you.
I can see the t-shirts. First of all, they did not bring my own. No, I was not in my show. I just tell you people, they did not bring my own. I'm still hoping after this they will give mine.
Yeah, let's just keep hoping and see how it goes.
This particular one sweet to me because they call you the nude artist. Like you mostly drawn and nudes. Tiafack, what's your inspiration? Why nude of all things?
Why not?
Why nude? No, tell us.
Well, for itself, it draws attention to itself. The truth about it is that we are all just longing for the time when we can actually really be nude, like throughout the day. Throughout the day, we wear sophisticated clothes, watches and everything. But when you go home, you just want to take it off. You just want to be as close to naked as possible. Most people have even, in my investigation, I discovered that a lot of people sleep naked or with just their pant, especially ladies.
I have nothing to say about that.
but it's the truth. I think it's the time where I think we can connect a lot with ourselves is when we are bathing. Most of the ideas, like there's even a study that says that people are most creative in the shower. Like in the shower is like, although we use the bucket, yes, but in the bathroom, it's like you're most creative. You're naked. You're one with yourself. So I like to think that if people actually had the opportunity to be naked, rather let me rephrase. If people want to think better, they'll try to get as naked as possible. For example, if you receive news that is disturbing, you start taking off your watch, you start taking off your t-shirt and say, okay, I want to have some air. Let me breathe this in. Even if it's too exciting, you start like, okay.
If you're naked and then you receive, that means you will peel off your skin.
You are already there, so you just feel comfortable with your own skin. That's the whole idea. I think that's why, like, even one of the worst forms of depression, when you're not comfortable in your own skin, it's something that is really bad. So, nude, like most of my art, is very expressive. It tells stories about different people and their past. When you see my art, it has a whole story behind it, like a whole lifetime before that character, because I mostly work with characters that have a history, that have a name, have an origin and everything. So it has a whole story right up to where you see the person there. So I like to put the people in positions where tell stories. And first of all, the nudity itself attracts people, like it attracts attention. What is going on? Why is this person naked? Then it prompts the person to ask a question. Why are you nude? I'm nude because I'm lonely. Why are you lonely? Now the story comes in.
So because of one nude picture, you've now got across. But I'll come back to you. How do you feel when you see him do this kind of art? What's your personal feeling like? I want to know your personal feeling.
I'm not one to create opinions about people's things. Art is expression, right? So whatever means you see fit to express yourself with it. Even though you drawing naked people says a lot about what is going on in your head.
Wow.
Somehow. But if that is what you need to do to express yourself, then do it.
Okay. So Tiafack,
yes,
your range of reach is high. Many people see your art. So many. How do they feel when they see this? A lot of people receiving it.
A lot of people have questions. A lot of people have questions. Very few people know.
I feel like there are naked people around you when you're doing that. How did you even come to
answer? You said they're naked for around human beings.
I just feel like they're.
Okay, you want to know the answer? Well, if I say that naked people around me when I do that, what does it change? I'm not sure I've ever seen a girl naked, have I? Well, honestly, about nudity, like I said, like she said, rather, like she rightly said, it says a lot of what is in my mind. Like, there's a lot of nude images in my mind. You don't necessarily need to be naked for me to draw you naked. I'm an artist. I have had lots of time practicing the human anatomy. I know where the nipple is supposed to be behind that dress. So most of the time when I walk on the street, I see naked people. So every artist who has actually had time to study the human anatomy, which is a very complex and very difficult part in arts to understand, to grasp. If you have studied it, you know it. It is fact. Before you learn how to draw a full person sitting wearing a dress, you must first of all learn the skeleton, the bone structure, how it moves and everything. You learn the muscles on that bone structure. You learn the flesh on that bone structure before adding a dress. If you see a professional artist drawing, they don't draw a human being wearing a dress. They draw the human being naked, then they add the dress on it. It's simple logic.
So as I'm like this, I'm naked. In your eyes.
It depends.
Okay, how important is art to the society from your view as an artist?
Somebody once told me that she finds the visual art, as in painting, the fine art, one of the most beautiful art forms that he enjoys, because you see an artist gets to create something that it is in his mind. Like music, you can hear it and try to imagine. Dance, you can try to feel it. But you see an artist brings what they feel and you can see it and you can appreciate it. I think that is like the most amazing thing about the fine arts. I agree with that person. Because I think a lot of things in my head, a lot of naked people I see, making you see that with me. Like, for example, if I want to explain something to you now, if you discover that you were spending a lot of time with artists, you discover that they don't explain too much, they just draw. Okay, for example, like I was saying, if I give me a pen and a paper, let me just draw it so you see. It's amazing.
I'll come back to you. Mm-hmm. You and this are nudes. I will come back to you. You do write up for him at times, and personal write up for beautiful acts you see. What gives you that inspiration? Because sometimes you too have to have the inspiration to interpret some of the acts that you see from him. What gives you that inspiration?
Question is, do I do personal write-ups for his art? Do I?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done it for him personally, but I've done that where I've had to interpret somebody's painting in writing. Yes. And most of the time, the people who are painting it, they know what they are painting. They know the concept behind what they are painting. So they can easily just explain their concept to me and I find a way to express it for them in words. It's that simple. But sometimes we do have artists who will say, like when this Apwal thing came along, there was somebody that just painted his painting and he said, I should look at it and create a write-up that will make the painting tie to the theme. So in a station like that, I have to draw inspiration from, God knows, I don't know where I draw inspiration from. I don't know, but I have to draw inspiration from somewhere and make what you have painted link to what it's supposed to link to. So I would just say it's God at this point, because there is no source, there is no external source of inspiration.
It's really God. Tiafack, this is one personal question I'm sure many people want to know. If I'm supposed to call Tiafack to come and do a painting of me, how much will you charge?
That's a very simple yet question that I'm not going to directly answer, because it depends on who is calling. It depends on who is calling. It depends on there are people that you draw for free. There are people you task the material cost. There are people that you task the material cost and just a little bit to get yourself going, and there are people that you actually give. And it also depends on so many other factors, like what do you want to draw, what are the quality of materials you want me to use. There are a lot of factors when it comes to pricing an artwork. So I cannot really say that, okay, calling Tiafack to do something is going to cost this particular amount.
Okay, before we go to the next section of this, if you're a Tiafack friend, follower, fan, if you have his phone number, his private line, you will realize he always plays something he calls truth or dare. Something I've tried to play with him several times. He never allows me to play. He's always just putting me. So today we are going to play truth or dare. And the rules of the games are simple. We are going to toss cards on the table. The one who picks the higher digits give the others tasks to do. Or it can be a task. You can ask us to tell us the truth. We'll just do it at 3 times. I'm hoping to win all the 3 times, so I give them very strong questions. Maybe they happen to win. God knows. I'll make it difficult for them. Let's play.
Okay.
No, I'm a very fair person. Let me just, I do my things.
I trust you.
Let me just.
I trust you to cheat.
No, just shuffle the card. Here we go.
Take the rules again. I pick the highest number. I ask you the question.
Yes, Father, no, that is my number.
Okay.
Yes. Ha!
Oh my God.
Okay, I got 4. Oh! Okay.
But what will I ask you? But people's lives are not really interesting like that.
Very interesting.
Wow.
Okay, there must be one question you want to ask Tiafack for a very long time.
Must I ask Tiafack? I can ask you so now.
Yes.
Okay, the rules, it's a fair game. You can ask me anything.
Oh my God, what will I ask? Okay, Beza. I know somebody that has been wondering this. I know somebody. So my friend wants to know, are you single or are you not single?
I bet we have closed this game. Can we just close the game as early as now?
Beza, are you single? You are the host. How will you close the game?
Single or taking?
I'm single.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you have heard, the host of TopChat is single.
I'm single.
He's on the market.
My show put me this tight. Just wait. Lots of big cats.
You are shooting your shot to the public. You never know who is out there. And you.
Single.
I'm single.
You sure?
No, I know you people. Okay, let this one favor me. Let this one favor me, God. You know this is my
why did you take my...
Man, we are just trying to be fair.
So I train fairness in the bucket, Abi. No problem. I was for crying out loud. Why did you take my card?
There's no need to put in mine now.
And now I have the smallest.
You try. I was supposed to take the smallest.
I'm sure you have something to answer. No,
he has something to ask you instead.
No, don't say for me. Like,
okay, I'm the person asking questions. This is tough. Beza, tell us, what's your most embarrassing experience?
My most embarrassing experience. What should that be? How should I be? I have so many embarrassing.
Just take one now. One.
Really?
So many. There are so many.
Very interesting.
Which one should I? Probably. The dad was caught stealing meat. Not from my mom's pot. From my auntie's pot. You're happy now, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I will not call my auntie's name so that the family should not. It's okay. This card is not favoring me, but I'll just give you, since we said 3 times, I'll try to be fair. God, you have to do it for them. Please do it for me too.
Tona will strike who touches my card.
I wanted not to strike me.
I'm just happy. This is not a big card.
Jesus.
Please tell me you have small numbers. 3.
What's your number?
I'm so happy today.
Looks like everybody had a 10.
Yes, literally everybody had a 10. Yeah, it's a fair game.
Now, Mr. Tiafack, I'm not thinking of any other person. You are my mind, Mr. Tiafack.
Was I answer the question?
Yes, and the truth.
Okay.
Mr. Tiafack, are you in a relationship? And if yes, what's the name of the lady?
we have now come to the moment of truth where Tiafack M Tongka tells us his relationship status and the name of the person in the relationship with him. Let's go.
I follow you everywhere. You cannot lie. If you lie, I'll tell them the truth. So just tell us the truth.
Wow.
Please play the drums.
It seems even the people behind the camera are very interested in this.
Hit it.
Tell us.
I have nothing to say about this.
No, you can't. You made me confess about stolen meat. Now you say you have nothing to say about it. No. Hey, all of us have something to say.
Tough question. A very tough one.
Yes.
The answer. Wait. What?
Mr. Tiafack, why are you beating around the bush?
Don't answer the question.
Yes, I'm in a relationship.
The name.
It's one question.
The name.
It's the one
No,
question.
my question was.
And if yes,
you had your chance. You know how to answer the question.
That's two questions.
No, you had your chance. Answer my question. I said if yes, the name of the lady.
Enanga.
Aww.
are you satisfied now?
Are you satisfied?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay now. At least for my viewers out there, now you know who he is dating. Enanga. We'll be right back for the second half. Welcome back, family. And we are still here with Tiafack and Xenna. It's an amazing time with you guys. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Especially the confession. The Nanga part, I don't forget. I will not forget that part.
Wow, well played.
Yes,
well played. You're coming.
Yeah.
Your time is coming.
And then my next target now is to look for the Enanga.
Enanga,
I'm coming.
Enanga, please hide in your house.
I'm coming for you.
Lock your door.
Well, I thought we agreed that we're going to cut that part out. You're bringing it in a second. Oh, well.
I will cut it out though. But after I'll find out who is Enanga.
Okay.
Personally.
Carry on.
Alright. Now, Apwal is coming up. It's on your t-shirt. Apwal. It's coming up. This is probably the biggest art event in Buea. It's hosted for 3 days on the 12th,
On the 13th.
on the 13th, 14th, and 15th of this October. It's going to be big. Fantastic. Project manager, you're right here. What should we expect from this event?
Well, when you're coming for Apwal, please come with money because first of all, we expect you to buy a painting. And what you should expect from us, expect beauty, expect greatness, expect brightness and a lot of color, and expect fun. If you don't enjoy Apwal this year, it means you came in a bad mood.
Oh, really?
That we're going to fix when you get there.
Of course, we're going to fix it.
There'll be chin-chin.
And granite with popcorn.
And popcorn.
That's it.
Rice and beans.
I just like the way this thing is going. So, it's a 3-day event. How is it structured like? Why should I come on the first, second, and third day? What is on the first day? 13, what should I come and expect?
Well, Apwal is expected to run for 3 days. The first day, which is the opening ceremony, normally we're going to have a vernissage so people can actually view the paintings before the official cutting of the ribbon. So if you can come early on that Friday, you will still see the paintings. So it's going to start 10, but the official opening ceremony will start at 3:30. Please, mind you, we are very punctual. When we say 3:30, there is no black man time. We start 3:30. People who came last year can testify. Some people came after the event because they were hoping that no, they're going to do like one artist. That no, we are very punctual. We are doing this under the distinguished patronage of the Regional Delegation of Arts and Culture, and the delegate herself is going to be there. So yeah.
So I'm going to be the delegate.
Yeah, you're going to be the delegate. Yeah.
I'm going to take pictures with her.
If you want to. So she's going to be there to officiate the ceremony. She's going to cut the ribbon, and the paintings are going to be, available for viewing for the public. We are also going to be selling paintings. So if you want to buy, Apwal is the place for you to be.
And TopChat has an exclusive access to all the parts of this event.
Yes, they have an exclusive access with badge. So that's what's going to be happening on the first day. We are going to have some performances, music, spoken word, and we have live music. So come and enjoy yourself.
So what are some of the artists that you should be expecting to see?
Well, we are going to be having artists, singers, to be precise, because most of them are singers. Some of them are singer-songwriters. So we're going to be having Samsona. We're going to be having Stage Live. We are going to be having ENA. We are going to be having We're going to be having Celestial Glory. We're going to be having Meredith. We're going to be having Young Holiday, Azza Precious, Praxedis. We're going to be having Nina Nwasiri. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. And there's also going to be an open mic on the second day. So if you feel like you're talented enough, you can come. The second day is for the youth. You know, you dress casual, you dress nice, you come and you enjoy the show. You see the paintings and you also see beautiful, beautiful people perform on stage. And also that second day, we're going to be having a workshop. Access to that workshop, 15,000. You have a free Apwal t-shirt, all materials provided, even apron. So what are you waiting for sitting in your house? You should definitely come to Apwal. So that second day, we are going to be having a fun, full-packed live portrait fee, pop-up photography, in other words, free photo shoot for those of you who want to come. You have live portrait, body paintings, performances. The second day, it's like the belly of the event. So if you want to enjoy the event in its entirety, come on Saturday 14th. And the closing ceremony is a very good day to network because there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be there. Oh, mind you, I forgot, on the second day, we have a panel conversation. That panel conversation is going to be chaired by MC Dibenja. Yeah. Yes, we are going to have people such as Forje Jensi, who is a beautiful and talented and international model that you definitely want to hear what she has to say. We're going to be having Dr. Kwo Elonge. A lot of people know him as Auntie Feli, but I like him as Dr. Kwo Elonge.
So it's also a good place to come and take pictures with.
Yes, yes, network. Particularly on the final day, on the closing ceremony, we have people that are very well known in the industry, in the entertainment industry as a whole. So you can come that day. It's a very good day to network. But mind you, there are going to be top artists that are going to be exhibiting. We have our father in the Southwest, who is Mr. Max Sako Lionga. He's going to be exhibiting. We have top artists like Kum Kletus. We have Bless Matudi. We have Meshach. We have Vatis. We have the Almighty Godmark. There are a lot of people, artists that are going to be exhibiting in their top self. So if you have never seen or appreciated art in the Southwest, then Apwal should be the place you need to be.
What difference did you make? What difference should people expect from last year? Because it's not a new thing. This is probably the third edition, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it's the third edition.
So what will make this different from last one?
When we started as Apwal, truth about it is that the Buea population is not one to appreciate art, as in fine art. So a lot of people knew that they like fine art, but they never knew how to appreciate it at an exhibition. So when we started, we were focused so much on the performances because that's what the Buea population was comfortable with seeing and bringing in the art at the end. So this year, we are going to try as much as possible, not trying, rather we are going to exhibit fine art in its rawest form. The meaning of Apwal is naked. So it is in its rawest form. It is in its naked form.
This is your nude attitude. Even when it is our festival of
nude attitude,
you come, you still want to expose nudes.
No, if you know the history of Apwal, then you know that it cannot be anything apart from Apwal.
Apart from nudes.
Not necessarily nude, it's just its origin story.
You said nude also means Apwal means nude, emptiness and.
If you want to find out more about it, you can contact us personally. Then you get to find out. Come to the event, you will explain there. If you want, yes. And for anybody who really wants to know the meaning of Apwal, because a lot of people have questions as to that.
As a project manager, what message are you trying to pass on through this event?
Well, we're trying to enforce a lot of order because since this event is going to be, the population in this event is going to be made partly by youths, and a lot of people in this generation are not used to organization. They are not used to going to a place and having the event start. Like Tiafack said, everybody is going to be expecting Black Man time. But that's one of the things that we're trying to do. We're trying to create a pattern where there's going to be order. We're going to start on time. We're going to finish our activities on time. We're trying to send a message of organization, readiness, preparedness. We're not coming into Apwal as novices. This time we know what we're doing. And so we're going to do it well. And we're going to do it as experts.
So to people watching now there, what is your final word to them before the day?
What is my final word?
What ginger them? I want you to ginger these my people. Tell them. I will just give them a final word for them.
Please come for Apwal with your rich uncles, your rich aunties, your family members that value art, because we want these artists to have recognition in their community. We hope that you are going to bring people that are going to be able to celebrate art and are going to value it as much as we value it. So if you have a friend somewhere, a sister, somebody that you know that just likes color, somebody that likes to draw, bring the person to Apwal, right? So we are open to bringing you the art experience as raw as it can be, in its nakedest form.
Yes, that's a new word we've learned today. Nudes.
It's a new
Before we let you go, I want you to just tell us, what are some of the challenges you face as an artist here in Buea? As a fine art artist. Because he does a lot of things. We are just talking about fine art here. This guy is an actor. This guy, in fact, I don't want to use that. Just tell us, what are some of the challenges you face as a fine artist?
I think the biggest challenge that, well, I'm just going to carry every artist in the Southwest, in Buea in particular, because that's where I operate. I'm just going to carry all of them in my back now and actually share the difficulties that we face. Is people don't know how to appreciate art. They don't know how to appreciate it. They don't know what to do when they see it, how to talk to an artist or how to treat them right. I've seen a lot of places where people place a lot of respect on an art piece and they don't even know the artist. They don't even bother to look for the artist. And even when they see the artist, they don't even know how to talk to the artist. So it's a big challenge, because I feel like if people can appreciate art better, if people can appreciate art better, they can treat it right. They can treat us, the artists, right. Because that's what a lot of artists are going through right now. For example, we don't have any place in Buea, in fact, in the entire Southwest, that sell art materials. It's because people don't know. They don't understand, they don't know. We don't have any place, any gallery. No gallery in Southwest. There's no gallery in Southwest. There is no art school in Southwest. I'm saying, when I say Southwest, I'm talking about Kumba everywhere, Limbe everywhere. There is no art school. There are just some schools that try to see how they can put it in their curriculum. There is no, apart from Apwal, there was no festival. There was no event where you see them being celebrated. You see movies, you see spoken word artists, you see musicians, you see dancers. You don't see fine artists. We're not respected. We're not even seen. And all of these things comes as a result of people don't know how to appreciate us. But yet, if you go to the big hotels, you see paintings there. If you go to offices, you see paintings there. You want to give out gifts, you see people giving out portraits and drawings of themselves and everything. You go to these top places, embassies, everywhere, you see paintings, you see artworks. But where are the artists?
They're nowhere to be found. The people don't want to look for them. And fine art, like I said at the beginning of the show, started way back, even before the birth of Christ. Way back. In fact, that's the oldest form of what today we call pictures. Pictures just came to modify things. At first, you have to sit down for a long time, let somebody carve you very well, and you come out. And today, we still have people who are doing this, and they are doing it. They are trying their best to make sure that they keep this legacy going. I urge every stakeholder out there to please take a major step to help these people out. Give them a platform, give them something that they can look up to. People can also sell the culture of a place through art, through painting. When I know the way to when I go call it for back, send me the paint and I put them for our house. Build them a house, build them a museum, give them something they can look up to. And please don't forget, Apwal is coming up on the 13th, 14th, and 15th of October. I will be there, TopChat will be there, everybody will be there. I don't know about you. Try come there. If I don't see you, I will call you. You don't come, police the come. That was it for TopChat today at Apwal. On the show we had Tiafack, we had Xenna. Thank you guys for coming, and please stay love, stay blessed. Bye bye.